This is our above ground pool. It's great fun, the kids love it in the summer when we get a summer in the UK, but we've had children coming out of here near hypothermic because it's pretty cold. One of these solar covers is an absolute must, but you really do need prolonged sunshine in order to get that to be nice and warm. So I had to think of a way of heating it cost effectively. So what I have come up with in here is a submersible pump. Okay, that was about £40 off Amazon. Other retailers are available and many other pumps are available. That was about £40 into a bit of 1 inch diameter hose, which is the smallest diameter that will fit this pump. Okay, that comes along here where it joins a bit of garden hose. Okay, a couple of reasons for that. I need to slow down the pace of the water, and then also where it then joins a bit of copper piping. Right, you might be able to see some smoke going by. This is an old redundant Outback barbecue. This had well, it was a rubbish barbecue. I couldn't get anything but yellow flame, so it just burnt the food. So instead of taking it to the tip, I decided to repurpose it. In there is a nice wood burnt fire, and although that doesn't look like copper, that is actually 10 metres of 10mm copper tubing. I didn't know you could buy flexible copper. I've kind of squashed it all down to get it as close to the flame as possible. So that burns away nicely in there. The water is pumped in. We've got a nice temperature there, over 200 degrees. It does get up to about 300. I'm not going to touch that. And okay, the copper pipe comes out the other side, joins the hose pipe, and this one goes back to the pool, which I decided to insulate. That's just a standard piece of garden hose. As you can see in there, yellow hose pipe. This stuff is about 80p a metre. You're probably talking nths of a degree saving. And this pumps hot water back into the pool. Now I've weighted this down, so there is the hot water coming out. Now that's lovely and warm. Now I'm going to try and show you how warm that is. So currently in the shade here it's about 20 degrees. That feels hotter. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. So you can see that. I hope you can see that. I don't know if you can make that out. Okay, that's 42 degrees Celsius. That water is coming out. So that is making the pool not exactly like a jacuzzi, but certainly a lot more pleasant. Anyone has concerns about safety, which I do, I can absolutely assure you before you start commenting, this is not on when anyone is in the pool. The pump is turned off and it is taken out, so there's absolutely no electrical connectivity to the pool whatsoever. So the pump was 40 quid, a bit of hose was a tenner, a little coupler was about 5 quid. I had a length of garden hose anyway, and of course the barbecue, well, I had that. You could do it any other way. You could have an open fire, you could get an old log burner, you could use some sort of incinerator, and the copper piping inside of that was about £20. The other thing I've repurposed is an old sailing dinghy pump onto, this is only just taped up, a bit of hose onto a bit of pipe. So actually when the fire dies down a bit, now I'm just burning scrap timber here. As you can see, these are old pallets, so really it doesn't cost very much. Only real downside is you can't just leave it. Not so much from a safety point of view. A barbecue's meant to have a fire in it, and mine's perfectly in the middle of the garden, nowhere near the house. But after about 10 or 15 minutes it just runs out of fuel, so you've got to be here. So that's it, my repurposed Outback barbecue pool heater, pumping water back into the pool at about 42 degrees. Okay, thank you.